Legendary Lowe's Moore, how you doing? All right, I'm Roger Thaxton with the Miracles of Life Film Group. I understand in a few minutes you'll give us a tour of your Boys and Girls Club.
Of course, be my pleasure.
All right.
The Mount Vernon Boys and Girls Club is rich in history. The Mount Vernon Boys and Girls Club has the distinguished honor of having the national spokesperson Denzel Washington being a member of the Mount Vernon Club. And next to him is Lowe's Moore. That's him in the tuxedo. He's a longtime friend of his. And Heavy D, Jerald Hoover, 4 Square Miles of Glory. Mount Vernon is rich in history. Let's take a walk with Lowe's.
But the important thing is to be social, to learn how to deal with conflict.
Right.
You know, conflict resolution. If we're playing a game of pool and I'm beating you all the time, the guy who's sitting on the bench can't yell out and scream and want me to lose, because that's going to cause a conflict. So we have to learn how to manage ourselves even in social situations.
All right. So at any given time, how many kids will actually be in here?
Well, this has the capacity to serve about 30, 40 kids between 2 rooms.
Okay.
You know.
So a lot of social interaction.
Yes. You know, and that way, you know, whatever kids, we try to develop from like a ping pong team, a foosball team, a pool team, you know, chess team. We have a chess program.
Okay.
So, you know, we're trying to get chess teams so they can go compete against other clubs.
That sounds good. Sounds very good.
And then we're going to head upstairs.
All right.
This is our multi-purpose room. You know, there's nothing in it.
Right.
When I was a little kid, there used to be wood shop.
Okay.
Big wood shop benches, and inside that metal compartment there
over
used to
here,
be one of the old printing press.
Printing press.
Yeah, you used to set up little dials, make the paper.
Right.
We used to do little club newspapers. Of course, that's obsolete, so we don't do that anymore. And it's turned into a multi-purpose room where we do dance, cheerleading, and karate.
Karate?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the pictures up here now.
Yeah. All right, this is the computer room. These are all multi-purpose rooms, but this is where we start at. 9 and under, we start upstairs.
Okay.
And downstairs in the game room, and in the back room, we have 10 and above.
All right, so here the children actually bring their schoolwork here?
They bring their book bags up.
Okay.
After they put their coats away. Girls put their coats one place, boys put their coats another place, and then 9 and under comes up here to get their homework completed. And once they complete it, they get a ticket.
Okay.
That says that they can move on to the next activity.
That's an excellent program. All right, so who came up with the program, and you know, how effective is it?
Well, what happened, you know, when I came up in the club, you know, as I talked about earlier about getting tutors, we didn't necessarily, in the traditional sense, we did our homework at home, and we came to the club.
Okay.
And we recreated.
Right.
We had fun.
Right.
But nowadays, you know, based on both parents working, most of the kids have to find something to do after school, and the hours between 3 and 8 are most critical.
Right.
So we expanded the club program where we would do tutoring and homework help. And so I think when both parents or single parent moms get off from work, the important thing is not to be able to go home and now try to do homework with their kids, but to check that homework and make sure everything is complete. But most of the homework will be done at the club.
All right. Well, this gives the children a great opportunity. Also helps the parents out a lot. You know, one of my siblings basically she's the mom and the dad, you know, raising my niece. And something like this in our community would be great. We don't have any Boys and Girl Club in South Boston, Virginia. So, you know, I think this is an excellent idea.
I recommend it anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
All right, so you have kids in here trying to learn. Now, say it comes in a situation where the parent doesn't have clarity on the kids' homework. Would they be allowed to come in here and also get tutoring to help them help their children?
We've had a number of parents that have come in and expressed to us, you know, hey, education is a little bit different today. I've been out of school for a while, and I don't necessarily understand, you know, the systems today. So they do come in, and we try to explain, you know, what it is. A little difficult, but we try to explain to them, you know, how they can better help their children succeed in doing their homework, and to actually know what it is that their kids are trying to accomplish in terms of getting their homework complete.
So what do you do in the line of, say, sponsors or fundraising? Is there anybody that stands out to you?
Well, of course, we reach out to our alumni, which, Denzel Washington is one of our former club members, now alumnus of the club, and also a spokesman for National Boys and Girls Clubs.
Okay.
And back about maybe 6-7 years ago, we started an endowment, and so a certain percentage of those resources come to the club. Ben Gordon, who's who's an NBA player, former club member, comes back and donates to the club. There are a number of corporations, foundations, our city, our county legislator, our senators.
Wow, pretty much everybody.
In the process.
So it's a community effort, basically,
it has
to keep it running.
You can't survive without it, because our membership for the year is only $60.
Okay.
For a kid to participate in the after-school program, and then
For a whole
$5 for the teenager for the year, for the entire year. So you have to get funding. Funding is not going to come from.
Right. So it's definitely got to come from somewhere else.
It's got to come from outside sources.
Okay. Oh, wow.
We call this the Teen Lounge, but as you know, there's a number of books here.
Very nice room.
And when we do the tutoring process, we probably have books, today's books, from every grade level.
Okay.
So if a kid is having a problem in the 5th grade, well, we have books that pay attention to the 5th grade. And we also do our chess program in here. And teenagers come in to, play videos, watch DVDs, and just the lounge. Because most of the time that's what young people do today, teens do, is they want to lounge. Okay,
so this is basically the place to, get your tutoring, to kick back. If you want to be away from everybody, you can kind of, get your mind together and basically relax here.
Right, because see, we're a traditional club, so our after-school program goes up to 6:30. And a lot of times we don't have a lot of teenagers, unless they volunteering, interning, coming to help in the program. And then at 7 o'clock, then the teens have the run of the building. So they have access to the room we just came from, which is a learning center. They have access to this room if they just want to lounge.
Right.
And then they have access to the other rooms, programs downstairs, social recreation or gym activities.
Okay. All right. So I understand there's a lot of teens here and, preteens here. I see TVs, I see computers, you have internet.
Yes.
How do you monitor all this?
Well, you got to have staff. That's the number one key, is that a kid or a young man or woman are not allowed in an area without an adult supervision.
Okay. All right.
And then with the in terms of technology, we have a program called NetSmart, which allows us to make sure that kids are not going beyond the boundaries that we have set.
All right. So basically, it's a monitor for your monitors.
Yeah, definitely.
So at any given time, how many children are inside the building?
Well, in the afternoon, between, after school program, we can get about 200, 250 kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Teen program, we can get around the same amount.
Okay.
But entwined in that is every Monday, Wednesday, we have karate. So they're coming at a certain time. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we have dance. And then downstairs in the gym, you got AAU practices, developmental basketball practices, and developmental program on Saturdays, and along with the dance in the morning, and also cheerleading in the afternoon.
Okay, so pretty much the kids have a full week here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Moore, I appreciate everything today. I've gained a lot of information on Boys and Girls Club. We're delighted to be here. We want to thank you for the Miracles of Life Film Group. Anything that you need, please feel free to let us know. And we will try to help you in the best way we can.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
All right, thank you.